Well, the doctor has done exploratory surgery on this Chevy and the results are in. So let me give you the diagnosis. Here's the engine with the head removed off of it after a large amount of struggle, little detail things, bolts that didn't want to come off and that kind of thing. And here's the head over here. And as you'll remember, looking at the other videos, this engine didn't run very well at all, and it was getting some water into the oil, well, into the crankcase. I tell you what, I thought I'd never find a dog that was worse than that one that I live next to, and that one over there is crazy. That little poodle, if he ever gets out of the yard, he may not come back, if you know what I mean. But anyway, get this out of the way. I thought this engine had a cracked head, and it may actually have a cracked head. I'm sorry, I was just looking at something interesting there. May actually have a cracked head, but that's not what was mostly wrong with it. I was just looking there and I saw that valve opening. I don't know how that dog gets out, but anyway, you look here in the cylinder. This was the one that was dead, and oh, I see something else wrong. Oh, okay, I didn't see that before. Well, you see the cooling system looks like it was really rusty and gooped up, but I don't see a crack in this cylinder like I thought I would see. There probably is one because it was getting water out into the exhaust ports. And you look at the ports right here. Shine the light on it so you can see. Take a look at these. These are mostly dry. See that down here, same way, pretty dry. That's how it should be. But these are just wet, oily wet. That's oil. Some of that's oil because it should have dried up by now. And this is the bolt where the water was weeping out of right there, and I don't see a visible crack. But what did happen is, ow, oh, that hurt. If you look at the head gasket, this has a steel shim head gasket, and this is probably the original what Chevy put on. Look here in the center between those two cylinders, you see that? The steel shim head gasket got deteriorated. See how the coolant has eaten it away? Right there, it's just rusted. I didn't know they used these on these engines. Obviously they sure do. So it's just a real flimsy gasket. You can see how thick it is. Ain't. But that's what happened. Evidently it blew a head gasket right there, and probably it may have had more than one problem. Let's see how rusty this is. You see, if you look at the head gasket, you can see an imprint right here of let me go in the garage. That dog's pissing me off. That thing barks and barks and barks. Oh, shut up. Jesus. Anyway, golly, tell you what, guys, if I move anytime soon, there better not be a damn dog within 25 freaking miles of me. I'm tired of hearing this. Why do people do this crap? Can't get my little doggy out there. He loves me. Little fucking mutt. Shut up. Ugh. But anyway, look, I can hear him in the house, you stupid son of a bitch. Shut the fuck up before somebody kills you. Eat my ass, dummy. Sorry, guys. Lost my temper. Sorry about that. Trying to explain something. Have to hear that damn piece of shit. Alright, anyway. That's evidently what happened with it. The head gasket just deteriorated over all this usage, and it probably got hot, overheated, and that did it. So that's that. If you come out here, I'll do my best not to shout at the dog again. I don't know why they have to let that thing out. I wish you'd get real freezing cold weather, freeze its ass off. That's what I wish. Oh goodness, I can't say that kind of stuff. Excuse me. Excuse me. Anyway, so that's a junk head gasket. He's back. I'll tell you what I'm going to buy. I'm going to buy one of those things that hurts their ears. You push the button and it hurts their ears. And if you look, I know what I was going to show you before I got distracted there. You see, you can kind of look over here, the imprint on the block. You see how it's got a good seal around those cylinders, and it's got a good seal around that one. And then over there, it's black. Well, that's what it is. It's pushing compression from one side to the other. So 2 cylinders didn't have any compression. I guarantee you they'll run like crap when that happens.
You get a dog, he owns everything. It owns its neighborhood. It owns its backyard.
Stick it, dog. I don't like, I like dogs, but I don't like ones that are jerk off like that one is. And the little faker, he gets out on his leash and he's just all nice. And look at this valve right here, guys. That's what I was looking at. That ain't good either. I just like pick this. You can look at this. You are not absolutely not supposed to be able to do that with the rocker arms off. They're supposed to be extremely tight. So what the heck happened? Is it bent? No, I don't guess it is, because it doesn't. You ought to be able to tell if the valve is bent. Well, I don't know. Yeah, I'm going to get one of those dog things. I'm going to fix his wagon. Let's take a look here. Yeah. Look at that. Well, either the head is busted under where the valve seat is, valve spring pocket is, or the valve spring's broken. Okay, it's the first time I've ever seen that happen. So you can't even turn these things. I mean, you have to have a valve spring compressor to install valve springs. But the thing is, they're level. What the heck? Has anybody ever seen that before? That's the first time I've ever seen that happen before. Look, I can actually push the, I can't really see it, but I can actually push the valve spring like it's got a broken valve spring, I guess. Well, I'm not going to use these heads anyway. As far as I'm concerned, they're junk, so I'm not even going to take them in to have them checked either, because I'm not going to use them. I'm going to get a set of battery ones. There's the number. There's the number to look out for. And there's the symbol that's on the front of them. Let's see. Where is it? There it is. Clean this off. Hang on. People have gotten on the internet and they said, well, I've got a good set of 882 heads, and can I use them? Are they any good? And some people try to save their feelings a little bit. Say, well, they might be all right, and most people tell them to junk them. There's the symbol. I didn't do a really good job cleaning it off, but that's a triangle. One side straight up, and the other side angled to the right. You see that symbol, same as that one. You see that run. And these heads are run just about every late model 70s 350 engine too. That's weird, guys. Broken valve spring. I would never believe that. Well, I believe it, but I just would never have anticipated it. Yeah. Yeah, it's probably, it might have a coil. The coil might be broken under this keeper right up here. I have a break in it. Because when that happens, it pretty much just effectively shortens the spring. So, well, oh yeah, I was going to tell you one other thing. There's the General over there. Yeah, you start something with me, you lose. The good thing is I think I can save this engine if I don't see anything bad with the other head off. This thing has absolutely no ridge on it. So I've oiled the cylinders down. They had a little bit of water in them, so I tried to get that out as good as possible and oiled them down real good. So, good deal. Maybe I can save this thing. I'll just do a cheap upper end job on it. Call it good. I tell you what, I'm not going to put those doggone shields back on either. They're a pain to get them around. You can't get the heads off with them on there. Should weasel out. Alright, dudes. Sorry about the profanity. Sometimes I lose my temper. I just get so upset when somebody or something interrupts what I'm doing when I'm over here on my own property trying to do something and not bothering anybody, yet I have to put up with that kind of crap. But hey, you know what? Why, because I moved here. So, alright, see you guys. Talk to you later.